Hello and welcome to part two of Mother of the Groom dresses. If you've missed the first part, I'll be sure to link it down in the description box below. You don't want to miss that one. So we talked about six or seven different styles in that video and handbags to go with the dresses. Now, this video, we are going to look at some more Mother of the Groom options as well as undergarments that would work for different style dresses, and some jewelry that would be appropriate for Mother of the Groom. So I'm excited. Okay, for us, the wedding is coming up in about 6 weeks. I cannot wait. It is going to be so fun. So it could technically be called Mother of the Bride or Mother of the Groom dress, but I'm Mother of the Groom, so I'm calling it Mother of the Groom. So let's get started.
Okay, I have my laptop out because we are going to talk about the different details of all these dresses. I do not have them here to try on for you because I cannot afford to buy 12 different Mother of the Groom dresses and have them all sit here and try them on. So these are styles that I like, that I thought you might like too. And I've had a lot of feedback from the first part one of Mother of the Groom dresses, and so many people were, I loved the input, okay? I really, really did, because I was asking you for it, and I loved that. People are very opinionated on what they think is appropriate for a daytime or nighttime or summer or fall or just a number of variables. And so I get that. I know everyone has their own opinion, and that's fine. So I'm going to show you a variety of different dresses, because some people would say, oh, I would never wear that to a wedding, or I'd never wear that as a Mother of the Groom dress. And then some on the very same dress would say, that is perfect. You have to wear that one. So I know we all have different opinions, and we all have different budgets. So with that in mind, let's get number one. I guess I should start off by saying too, this is the brand McDougall, which is one of my favorite brands in shopping and trying to figure out which styles I like. There were about 3 different brands, but this was one of them that I just knew I would pretty much like almost anything they had. It just depended on whether or not it would suit my body type and the season, and that it was a daytime wedding and all of that. So this one is a chiffon gown. I love the high neck. If you know me, you know I think that is so elegant. And this one is a powder blue, and it also comes in 2 other colors. It comes in a midnight blue and in a pink. Well, it's a blush color, and it's just stunning. It's available sizes 2 to 16. It's not available in petites, but you know what? The dress that I think I'm going to end up going with, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm trying to decide between 2 dresses. But the one that I think I'm going to end up going with is not petite. And, I'm just going to have it altered, and that's just the way it is, I mean, just it's a special occasion. I want it to fit me perfectly, and so I can buy a dress that's not petite and have it taken in and altered so that it would be just right for the big day. Let me also say the dresses that I'm showing you are from the sites where I found them, but really a lot of these dresses are carried at this, across the board. They're carried at Nordstrom, they're carried at Neiman's, they're carried at Saks. And so if we can't find it in one spot, be sure to look in another, because it's definitely out there, especially with a brand like McDougall. Okay, so the second dress, this one to me, and this is just my personal opinion, and like I said, we all have opinions about this, but this is stunning. I mean, stunning. I don't think I could pull this off because of my height. But I love it so much. It comes in this, it's platinum gold or a silver nude. So honestly, the platinum gold looks too white-ish, in my opinion. I would pass on that. But this platinum gold, it's just stunning. It's embellished. It's available in sizes 2 through 16, and it has a little cap at a sleeve, and it just, wow, it's just a wow dress. Okay, this dress is from This dress is from Elijah J, and I like that brand too. And this one was the least expensive one at $79. There's not a lot of sizes left. And Elijah J, if I'm right, I want to say does offer petite sizes. This one isn't offered in petite, but I think that one shoulder, and it's a beautiful, like a navy color, and it's just rich, simple, elegant, stylish, just I love it. I love the simplicity of it. I love the elegance of it. And yeah, it's so beautiful. Well, we're moving on to the next one. Let me just quickly say that I had always been told, or thought I'd heard, for the mother of the groom, wear beige and keep your mouth shut. Wear beige, wear beige. And honestly, when I first started looking for a dress, I was looking for a very neutral beigey color. And I quickly learned that no, that is not the rule. And that some brides really do not want you to have a light colored dress, anything that's remotely close to white. And some don't care, and some are very particular about it. So if you're mother of the groom, just make sure you know how the bride feels about it, because she really might have an opinion, and you want to honor her with that. You want to respect her opinion. This is her big day. And so, yeah, just make sure you check in on that. She may not want you to wear a blush color or a champagne color, which is kind of funny. I mean, I think that would, in my personal opinion, I think that would be lovely, like a champagne color dress, but it may not be a good idea in the opinion of the bride. So check with her first. Here we have another McDougal dress. This one is another stunning one. If the circumstances were different and I were looking for a different type of wedding, I would want this dress. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the beading on it. It is a full-length dress. It does have the short sleeve. The sleeve is slightly sheer. It's available in sizes 2 to 14, and it's just breathtaking to me. I hope more than anything that this is giving you ideas of the styles that you might like, because honestly, when I first started looking, I had no clue what I thought I did. And then when I started looking at different styles, I realized, not so much. I started kind of moving a different direction. And then there's some where I thought I liked them, but then they kind of like looked like everything else, and I didn't want it to look like everything else. So yeah, I hope that this is like sparking some interest as far as the style that you might like if you are in the market for a mother of the groom dress. This is a satin draped one shoulder gown. Oh my goodness, it's so elegant. It does have sleeves. I know that that's important to a lot of us out there. Me, not so much. I didn't really care if it has sleeves or not, but this one does have a good sleeve on it. It comes in two gorgeous colors. One is jade. It's like a light green, and then another is magenta. It's kind of a wow color, which I will say this, it's stunning. I personally love it, but again, when you're choosing something that is iffy about whether the bride would want that, I would ask her, because this is when I asked Ryan's fiance, I asked her opinion. What she told me is that thinking about family pictures and how that's going to look, because of course we're going to be taking a ton of pictures, you don't want mother-in-law pop out. Like if I were to wear this magenta color dress, I would stick out like a sore thumb, and I don't want to stick out. I want the bride to stick out, not me, because I chose a hot pink dress. So depending on her preferences and the occasion and all of that, take that all into consideration. I'm probably going to really botch this name up, and I'm so sorry if I am. This brand, Sashin and Bobby, is one of the other brands that I was just drawn to. The McDougall and this one, their dresses are so incredibly gorgeous. And this is one I wanted to show you because it reminds me of one that a friend of mine wore on when she was Mother of the Bride, actually. And I love this silhouette on her. On me, I think I would probably get lost in this dress. But if I wanted to show it to you because it's absolutely stunning, and it may work for some of us out there. So the print is so beautiful. This one is available in sizes 0 to 14, and oh my gosh, it's just, I feel like I keep saying that, but y'all, I picked dresses that I really, really like because I think you might really, really like them too. And I know that we all have different tastes and styles and thoughts on what is appropriate. So I just wanted to give us a wide range to look into. Okay, I think this is the most expensive one that I selected. When I was scrolling and just looking at different dresses, whoa, I stopped scrolling and I just looked at this one and I thought, oh my word. For a black tie affair, when you are supposed to wear black and white, when you are told to wear black or whatever, oh, this would be so beautiful. I'm thinking about the pictures and how, the groom would be in black and the bride would be in white, and then this is a perfect blend for black and white. I think it's just stunning, absolutely stunning. And I know that we all have different budgets too. That was another thing. I had a lot of comments on that, these were great prices. I had comments that I can never afford that, and I understand that. I really, really do understand that. We all have different budgets, and so I do want to be careful to share a wide range because you don't know what the next person's budget is. So I don't know what yours is, and so anyway, just trying to show great options for everybody. I can't stop looking at this black and white dress. It is so stunning, just gorgeous. Okay, here we have a midi dress. So this is not a full-length dress, and oh my goodness, it's so elegant. It's so, I love it. I love it. The only thing is it's just available in this one color, and let's see, it's in sizes 32, which is a 2, up to 12. And isn't it just elegant? I just get giddy sometimes looking how pretty these dresses are. So the only thing with this one I would warn is, again, check with your bride because it is a bright color. And so is that appropriate? Not acceptable? Not? You find out. But this is just so good. So good. So here is a great option if you are somebody that does want sleeves and wants to be covered. So it's, a full length, and it's this gorgeous blue color. It has metallic through it. It has a collar. This is just so exquisite. A great, great option for a winter-ish wedding where it's cold, or if you are one that really wants arm coverage, just absolutely gorgeous. I'm just looking at it. It has pockets. That front tie will give you definition at the waist. So good. So, a beautiful option.
Y'all, I just got up because my puppy was scratching at the door to come in, and I realized that my microphone all this time had not been plugged in. I am so sorry. So we are plugged in now. So the sound should improve from this point on. So, oh my word. Okay. I do have a dress I want to show you that my friend wore as a mother of the bride. She is a sweet, sweet friend of mine. Her name is Nanette, and she is on Instagram. Her handle is Sweet Fringe Benefits. And so anyway, I loved this dress, so I wanted to show you a picture of it and tell you that It looked lovely on her. She's wearing it in a size 10, and she says that it fit true to size. And so I'm going to go ahead and link that one down below, and you can check that out too if you'd like.
Okay, we're going to switch gears here and we're going to talk about undergarments because a lot of times different stuff. Well, let me say this. A lot of times with dresses, special occasion dresses, you need different undergarments to make sure that you feel comfortable and confident in what you're wearing. So this first one is and a lot of these undergarments that I'm showing you, they're bodysuits. I feel like one goal that we have when we're selecting a dress that might be form-fitting is to keep all the lumps and bumps smooth. And so this is why I'm showing you some of these options. So we have a plunge neck and a low back bodysuit in case you have one. Now, okay, now I wouldn't suggest wearing a sexy low plunging gown as a mother of the groom, but if it's lower than normal, lower than where your normal bra is, this is a great option. And if it's back, if it has a big back cutout, this is a great option. So, and of course, with a thigh bodysuit, you're going to have all the smoothing around the butt and the hips, and it's just going to be nice. So there's that one. So this next one is a mid-thigh short. And this is one of my favorites. Now, you got to be very picky about the fabric that you pick. I am only linking fabrics that I know where the dress will slip over it. And the reason I'm saying this is because the first time I ordered a mid-thigh short, I didn't know, I just ordered it, and the fabric was such that when a dress would hit it, it would stick to it. And it's like, what on earth? It wouldn't like flow down. And so you don't want that. So know that the ones that I'm linking are going to be the smooth, where the dress will just glide like this. So this is one of my personal favorites. Another option, this is very similar to the other one that I showed you, but this one is my favorite one. So the other one, yes, it is one of my favorites and I like it, but this one just always works for me. When I need to wear it under a dress that's just going to be a little bit clingy, this is my go-to. This makes me feel comfortable. I don't feel like it's too tight. It comes in the Cafe au lait color is the one that's going to be nude, which would not show underneath dresses. And so that's the color that I have. Love, love, love this one. All right, so here we have a great option if you are wearing a strapless dress and you're wanting the strapless bra, but you're also wanting the smoothing and as the bodysuit would provide, a thigh bodysuit. So this is a great option. It comes in a champagne beige and black. And again, your lighter, that champagne color is going to be the one that's probably not going to show underneath a dress. So this is a great option. This is a strapless bra with a bodysuit without the thighs. So if you are one that does not want the coverage on your thighs and your butt area, you just want it to be like a normal panty, this is a great option, and it comes in two colors, a nude color and a black. So yeah, there's something, I know not all of us want the thigh coverage, and so here's a great option if you don't.
All right, we're going to switch gears again, and now we're going to talk about hosiery. So this, you do you, okay? You do what you like. I'm going to tell you what I like and what I would recommend for mother of the groom. I would say if you're going to wear hose, it's okay to wear hose. I would do one of two things. First of all, I would make sure that they are very, very, very sheer, first of all. And I would either do a nude where you really almost can't see it, or a sheer, sheer, sheer black if you're needing black hose. Anything else, I personally would pass on. So that's just me. I would either wear no hose, I would wear very sheer, almost can't tell that you have them on hose, or very sheer black hose. So this first pair is from Spanx, and of course they do have the thigh coverage built in because that might be important. And this is like your sheer. Now they come in sheer black as well, or in the lighter color. So you can pick between that. Now let me show you a couple of other pairs that might be a good option. So here's another one. This is ultra sheer, and when you look at the model, you can't even really tell that she's wearing hose, and so that would be the perfect, in my opinion, the perfect thing to wear. Is that, can you tell? Or do her legs just look really good like that? And then lastly, I'm going to show you. So this is just your regular control top pantyhose that have. They're just very, very sheer. The black is beautiful. It's light enough to where you've got that black and you've got that coverage, but it's also light enough to where you don't look like you're wearing like thick pantyhose. Ugh. So, all right, that's the input on hosiery. Now we're going to switch lanes one more time before I let you go and talk about jewelry. All right, so I picked a few things that I personally like and that I personally would wear. And because the mother of the groom dress is probably going to be a statement all on its own, I would probably keep the jewelry very minimal. Beautiful, classic, and just. But look, let me go back to saying, but if that's not your style, if you like big, wear big. You do you. This is what I would pick. So I like these drop pearls. They're quite small. They're just dainty. They're pretty, and they do come in a gold or a silver version. So I loved that. They're a great price. They're $65, and yeah, they're just. I would wear something like this with the dress I'm going to wear. If you have a strapless dress or a dress that shows a lot of a décolleté right here, you might want to consider a set of earrings and a necklace. This is stunning. Oh my goodness, so good. Again, the earrings are dropped, but they're not big. They're small, and so the necklace is simple and gorgeous, and the drop earrings are simple, and it still allows the dress to be the main focal point. Okay, here's another style of a drop pearl earring. Again, small. It's dressier. If you wanted a dressier look than the first pair that I showed you, this is going to give you that. This is just over $100. Very pretty, dainty, and I found this tennis bracelet, and it's so gorgeous because it's so unique. Look closely, okay? It has both faux pearl and faux diamond. Like it's every other one. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. So yeah, if you're wanting a just exquisite bracelet, this is just perfect. Okay, this necklace, of course, would be very specific if you were wearing blue or green because they have a blue option and a green option. But I think it's so pretty because it's dainty and feminine. You barely notice the chain, and then it just has the three stones. The color is in the middle, and it's just very classy, very elegant, beautiful, and uh, it would be special. I haven't decided the jewelry that I'm going to wear yet, but I want to wear something special that I'll remember. Oh, I wore this in Ryan's wedding. And, I don't know. Maybe, are you like that too? I don't know. I hope you enjoyed the roundup of dresses, jewelry, hosiery, undergarments. I hope you found something useful and helpful in this video to help you when you're picking out items for your big day. So let me know. Did you like any of these dresses? Is any of this your style? I will definitely keep you posted on the dress that I select. I have it narrowed down to two. They're both blue. So in our wedding, the bridesmaids are wearing a dusty blue. The mother of the bride is wearing a navy blue, and the two blues that I have are one is like a dark, it's not cobalt, but it's a darker blue, and then one is a medium blue. So it'll do really well in pictures with family and such. So thank you for spending part of your day with me today. It means so much. I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please consider tapping the subscribe button, become part of the family, and don't miss any videos. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you here in a few days.